The 2023 Cub Cadet Pro Z 500S came with many options, but one thing it didn't have was lights. This factory Cub Cadet light kit is made for the Pro Z 500 that I have, but also for several others you'll need to check to make sure whether it'll work with your mower or not. It comes with instructions, but I wish the photos would have been larger and more inclusive. The directions for taking the controls plate off were for a less robust model. The Pro Z500 has a commercial build with lots of bolts to remove to get to the inside of the controls. Prior to starting, you need to figure out where to mount the lights. I'm a big guy with wide shoulders, and I would have definitely been in the way and would have needed to mount them much higher up on the ROPS, so I opted to just mount them on the outside versus the inside. It took me a while to figure out that the large mounts were not for the lights. The directions didn't mention them on the ROPS model, but the switch cutouts helped me deduce that they must have been for mounting the switch on mowers with different control methods, so the big ones were not used for this application. The step that took the longest was easily the installation of the switch, but it was nice that the cover had partially cut out switch templates made for this kit. Sliding the harness's red power wire through the battery boot was pretty tight and required extra patience and persistence. I originally wanted to run the wire harness inside the ROPS, but there was no lower exit hole and I didn't want to risk voiding my warranty by drilling holes in the ROPS. The directions made it sound like the harness was going to be way too long, but after replacing the factory zip ties to include wiring to the lights, there was no excess with the ROPS system on the Pro Z. The supplied zip ties were too small to go around the ROPS, so I used some larger ones that I previously had. But the smaller ones worked fine for replacing the smaller stock areas. Prior to putting on the zip ties, I did several tests with the ROPS up and down to make sure I left enough slack. I started the mower and tested the lights prior to replacing the cover, just in case something wasn't right. I would have included some night video, but the rainy season just started, and it could be quite a while waiting to get to dry grass. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.